Hey, it's Mark from CNC Sourced here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to do a deep dive into the main differences between NC, which stands for numerical control, and CNC, which is computer numerical control. Though they both transform stock materials into finished products or parts, NC and CNC operate in different ways. Understanding the key distinctions will help you determine which is better suited for your machining needs. First up, let's discuss what exactly a CNC machine is and how it works. CNC allows you to manipulate tools in any way imaginable through computerized control. The digital instructions that you feed into the CNC machine are known as G-code. You can write G-code manually using a CAM or CAD program. But an even better option is to skip straight to building your project digitally in a 3D modeling program. The software then figures out the tool paths needed to translate your digital design into reality. It automatically generates efficient G-code from the 3D model. When the CNC machine receives this G-code file, it can follow the programmed instructions to cut, mill, or otherwise construct the physical parts out of raw material. CNC machines also have a digital library of tools to pull from. Now, on the other hand, what exactly is an NC or numerical control machine and how does it work? NC relies on instructions delivered via punched tape rather than a computer interface. This punched tape contains coded commands that correspond to various pre-programmed machine settings. NC machines were pioneering back in the 1940s and 50s, replacing tedious manual machining work with automated self-moving tools. The punch tape uses numbers, letters, symbols, and other markings. You need to carefully select the right sequence to match up with the commands you want the NC machine to execute. Once you finish creating the tape, you physically feed it into the NC device. The Machine Control Unit, or MCU, reads and interprets the data on the tape. It then actuates the NC machine to carry out the instructed actions. All right, now that we understand what each one is, let's look at some of the key differences between NC and CNC machines. We'll start with the method of input. CNC machines are fed instructions through a digital computer interface, as we discussed. This gives them the name computer numerical control. NC machines, on the other hand, rely entirely on the pre-recorded punched tape. When it comes to capabilities, CNC machines are preferred for working on more advanced, complex designs with intricate geometries. The computer control allows handling parts with complex curves and shapes. NC machines are not well suited for such complex geometries. They excel at simpler forms and repeating fixed, logical machining functions. Another major difference is ease of modification. With CNC machines, you can modify the program right on the computer. Many affordable, user-friendly CAM programs make iterations a breeze. To modify the program on an NC machine requires manually altering the data on the punched tape. This takes much longer and requires creating a whole new tape from scratch. CNC machines also permit changing operational parameters on the fly from the computer interface. NC machines do not allow altering any parameters without starting over. When it comes to storage, CNC machines can leverage large amounts of digital memory on computer chips. NC machines rely solely on the finite data that can be encoded on a punched card. Looking at the costs involved, NC machines themselves are generally cheaper to purchase upfront compared to CNC machines. However, CNC machines are cheaper in the long run because NC requires much more manual effort to operate and program. Maintenance is another area where costs diverge. NC machines have lower maintenance expenses, but CNC machines require pricier, more complex maintenance and repairs. Accuracy is another difference. Thanks to their computerized control, CNC machines achieve much greater precision and consistency. NC machines are beholden to the limitations of the punched tape medium. This makes them less accurate for complex parts. The operator skill level needed varies quite a bit too. Running NC machines requires advanced capabilities. You need to intimately understand the relevant symbols and know how to properly create the punched tape instructions yourself. With CNC machines, only a basic working knowledge of the computerized machining process is required. Though for operating complex 5-axis CNC mills, expert-level skills are still needed. When it comes to flexibility, CNC machines really shine. They are compatible with all sorts of useful CAD/CAM computer programs. This makes CNC very flexible and versatile. NC machines have far less flexibility due to relying on pre-recorded punched tape. The coded commands available are limited compared to CNC's capabilities. Another big difference is time consumption. NC machines require extensive setup time to manually create the instructional punched tapes. CNC machines are much faster to get up and running thanks to streamlined computer control. Finally, the storage capacity difference is massive. CNC leverages computer memory chips with abundant storage. NC only relies on the data held on fragile punched tape. All right, let's quickly recap some of the downsides of each method. What are some disadvantages of NC machines? The main disadvantage is the time-consuming nature of creating and setting up the punched tape instructions. It also requires hiring a highly skilled operator to control the NC machine itself, and the tapes can degrade or get damaged over time, increasing maintenance expenses. Some downsides of CNC machines are that they require less specialized skills to operate than NC. This means the operator learns less. CNC machines are also very expensive to purchase up front compared to basic NC machines, and maintenance is more complex and costly with CNC as well. There's also an argument that widespread adoption of CNC leads to less employment compared to traditional manual machining work. Now, what about some of the advantages of each? Starting with NC machines, some benefits are the low cost to acquire and run them compared to CNC. They generally need a smaller workforce than manual workshops. NC machines also take up less floor space than manual approaches, and they eliminate the risk of human error and inconsistencies. When it comes to CNC machines, some of the top advantages are faster operation, no time wasted manually coding tape, plus CNC can reliably reproduce the same part over and over. The computer numeric control leads to greater accuracy and allows machining more complex geometries. Intricate designs are no problem with the precision of CNC. One last thing I want to touch on is material waste. Both NC and CNC machining inherently lead to scrap material and leftovers, but CNC offers much more potential for optimizing this and minimizing waste through efficient tool paths. So in summary, while NC pioneered automated machining, CNC is the more advanced modern solution. CNC delivers greater speed, accuracy, flexibility, and complexity in a streaming digital workflow. However, NC machines are simpler and cheaper, requiring specialized skills to operate. Understanding these key differences allows picking the best option for your needs. If you want to take a deeper dive into the differences between NC and CNC machines, be sure to check out the full blog post on our website. Whether you're researching machining solutions for a home workshop or industrial manufacturing, our guide will provide valuable insights. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any other questions.